before I tell you to take down the Fae.
Okay.
I know you hate the Divide as much as I do.
Oh, I should probably turn this off.
And we're going to put an end to it.
Okay, so I don't know how this is going to work. And I'm just like live streaming. I'm like, my personal, probably put my, like, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. I didn't even think this through. Okay, let's just... I was not ready for this, I guess. The girl who spit flowers. I have no clue if you guys can still hear me. Well, I'm, yeah, so, you know, this is just gonna happen how it happens. I guess I'll check it out later. I might even make, yeah, whatever. I'm just kind of gonna start live streaming me reading things, because why not? I forgot what this says. I'm gonna say deprecation. To the girl, love, did you know how much I wept when I realized you were so confused over your feelings for me? What did all this time we spent together mean to you? Well, this was how I felt. It's been a year. I hope you're doing all right. I am. Now that I don't fret over your feelings, I've climbed the lows, reached the highs, and there is nothing you can do to bring me down. The world breaks everyone, and afterwards, many are strong at the broken places. Copyright stuff. This is by Ruth, and it just says an X. I don't know if that's their name, but yeet. Wait, actually, I want to try something. Can I, like, yeah. That's not what I wanted, but okay, this will do. Let me, like, adjust things first so I can read and look at everything. Play 1. You should have known how magnificent you were in my eyes. Did you really not know how much you mattered? That I loved you more than I thought I could. It's only been 3 minutes. I'm just gonna stop giving commentary. Track 1. Lips tainted red, eyes smoked, hair tied up higher than my faith. I walk the highways looking at you, and then within me, dusking, pretty, but so in dismay. You were a Greek god personified. Your mightiness, heavens above, you were the brightest star in a sky full of stars. But to me, you were also the world, my world. When would I ever be yours? I continued one step after another, my head down like a withered flower, covering its disgrace, one that it does not know how to equip from the sun. You were my sun. You didn't realize the effect your smile had on my my delicate heart, that how you walked by smiling like you knew how good you were. You weren't just good, you were perfection. Can you, like, scroll, please? I met you first when I was 10, the girl within a tomboy. Were you something special? Wait, no, you were something special. I blashed braggy and baggy, but you were the flesh dew of a flower. In the early mornings, you were the bright morning ray that spread itself in my white bedroom, a blessing. With a toothy smile, a grin so wide that it made my heart skip a beat. You said, "Hey." I knew at that moment you had my heart and my being. You skipped a step, walked up to the girl laughing at another, and with a voice of honey dripping smoother, you said, "Stop. Can I be your friend?" Was I stuck in a friend zone I could never get out of then? Is it loading? You rushed me immediately, taking my left hand in your soft, warm, delicate hand. You caught my attention. You always did. I smiled, hoping that my lips curved upwards, lifted your day, even slightly, but not but. I messed up. Just as yours did to me, mine. I looked at you like with a look of bewilderment and bewitchment. You had me captivated in a spell of some sort where you are hiding your voodoo doll, a skin folded and wrinkled near your eyes as you smiled at me. Lips per- perched. What is that? I know I can read this word. Your fingers found their ways unknowingly between mine. Tingles rushed down like electric charges, surgically and beingly shocked. Did you feel it too? I hoped you did. With a silent, I don't know, grin and a boy golden heart, you said, "Follow me." Okay, I forgot this is touchscreen. Just do what I want it to. Can you? It's just not like cooperating. Track 4. I've not been reading that. As the wind blew, I was pulled by you to your safe haven, a place you cherished and loved, adored and humbled. My eyes glistened with admiration at how you let me into your life when you were 10. I hope you guys don't hear that, but there's like alarm going off and I can't find where that watch is. It's just like here in my room making noise. Bright eyes that worked. Can you shut up? Where is you? My ADHD means nothing to me. Bright eyes that worked miracles of blue angel, a childish humor making its way to your face. You took me across barns and then empty roads. Your face turned back to meet mine. Apparently my ADHD has controlled me. And you glimmed. You were radiant. You were brighter than a midday sun, contagious and infectious. Did you know you were a creeper wrapping carefully and firmly around my glossamer heart? I've never seen that word in my life. take me through what seemed like a small cave. We entered a place that strove and rivaled the gleam of your face pointing towards your oasis. You gave me a look of intense hope and said, "Isn't that pretty?" It was. You became the oasis in my life. Like electricians correlating in the drift velocity, you pulled me through a crowd of gushing excitement, teens and a admit of unsure in I'm just like hate myself, you know. I was ready. I was right behind you. Ready? Where did I get that from? You were excited that what it I'm like so upset with myself. um you were excited. What was it that made you so ecstatic? Did you find another secret location just for us to laugh and share the crescent shaped cookies your mom still made for us? Out of the openness where the bright sun ray hit my face, it made me lift my hand to cover my face just so that I could see you. You like a beguiled, enchanted. You skipped a few steps, asking me whether I was excited too. I was so only because you were. And then you pointed at what made you so extremely happy. I also hated it. But then you still gleamed like you had everything converted. I have no clue. That's not converted. That's like concorded. You pointed at the woman you wanted to woo and said, "Isn't she pretty?" A throb in my chest, in irony at its worst. What are these ads? Something about cheating. Is that even a number? I'm thinking it's 6. Okay. Hurt that was that the bully in me felt for the very first time when the hurricane in me collapsed. Collapsed. Crashed momentarily, and the thunderstorms began. You had befriended another human, a girl, and she was by all the means cuter than the short-haired, round-eyed, crooked-nosed me. Kyla. Her name was as soft as the rain dripping down the pain, not like pain, but like pain. I think like a window pane. Yeah, like a window pane. Dripped down the pane only to the side down the window carefully, and it was exciting, wrong word, exactly how she was. Kyla was pretty. Painfully pretty. I didn't read all the chapters before I started reading this. I read most like halfway through, or like I have no clue if it's even halfway through. I read like, yeah, about halfway through. I was correct. Okay. And just stopped. So like I've already passed the part I stopped reading. There's someone watching apparently. Hi. Um, being possessed was the last thing an 8-year-old me even wanted to display, but heavens, I wanted to be. I'm one, the only friend, and you, mine. You were nice, sickeningly nice, and way too good to me. And so, I. Why can't I read? I know these words. Expectingly. That's not what it says. That's not what it says. um, expected it. I knew the girl with dew-shaped eyes and a smile that glowed by up everything was going to be included, and I was never felt so excluded when she started at her with eyes filled with nothing but love. Next page. Move it. Okay. She was pretty, you were breathtaking, and when you pointed at her, I felt my heart ache again. An acute pain shot through, and I looked at you with glassy eyes, started to shatter, not shiver, at the next highest frequency. You smiled angelitely. I just can't say words correctly, but that's the word. Your closed eyes also conversed. Yeah, love it when I can't read. I love that. Like, I don't know if it's the same person just leaving and coming again, but that's fun. And so picture Q. I think I'm in love. You said, and I could feel my chest rise up unexpectedly, my pulse faster than ever, dizzy and ground and was slipping. Did you not see the pain and angst I was going through? This unexpected. Okay, I'm gonna read just that part. Did you not see the pain and angst I was going through at this unexpected exclusion? My God, of years of no toxic means. I just can't read. You can go read this yourself if I read this wrong, because I thought I was a better reader than I am. Of no toxic meaning, sheer innocence which speared through my soft cardiac muscle. Of course you didn't. You were always so oblivious. The sun revolved around, and yet it never had the slightest of issue of attention. You were like that. You love that. I'll be. Oh. I hate losing where where was I? Where's there? The attention just was your existent. And when high school happened, we drifted apart. The norms of society was against a pretty boy hanging around a plain girl. You hung around everyone famous and beautiful, and I hid in the crowds away from the sight of all the magnificent of your cult. Away from you. Did it hurt you like it hurt me? Did it shatter you like it shattered me? Did you miss me like I missed you? It probably didn't. I thought it was true. I was forgotten. I don't know what happened, but it's not like, okay. Nausea was what I felt. My stomach churned, tears brinking the end of my dusking eyes. I looked head straight, confident in everything, strong. Make a move, the lie spilled from my luscious lips. Your eyes lit up, the wrinkle by your eye stronger than clear and clear. My great escape fleeting from my grip, something I couldn't ever hold on to. You locked your strong yet so heartwarming gaze on mine and said you didn't see. She were gorgeous. She were gorgeous is the word, is what it says. She was beyond grief. With a billion blown yes and a sigh of relief, I clamped light on your feet, joyous of ever, and all you ever did was scream and mirth. Don't I make you happy? An aquatic monkey was our thing. A blind aquatic monkey was supposed to always be our thing. This is kind of like, why does this keep happening? Hey, I'm not clicking anything but what I'm supposed to be clicking. I'm gonna fight you. If I could, like, Jelly, is actually, it's the name of the person who let me this, because my phone gone, and that's what's, yeah. Okay, the clouds were pretty white among all of the blue. Sorry. All the blue. I tried searching for my comfort, my sincerity, my happiness along all those lows. You walked back up with me to my abode, just like you did for the last 8 years, every day new and glorious experience. Today was one of the most remarkable one. You pulled me into you as a car zoomed past, roaring down the lane faster than the wind. My heart beat a little bit faster. My eyes darted to its best principal what is it? I can never say this. Peripheral vision to see your arms holding me tight and protected. Did you always smell this good of this finest confederation? Confessionals? Forest? And the breeze wind, the pit and stomach, deeper than ever, my eyes fluttered shut. Momentarily, please let this last. You looked down at me, the stupid smile of yours plastered. Are you all right? You had me scared there. Don't say that to me. Don't say that to me. And expect me to not fall in love. Yay, it worked. Pause. 2. Blood red was the color within your veins, running like a network wherever the anxious. Why did I read it like that? And I read this perfectly fine earlier. Whatever. And sin of the monarchy and I can why are the words I can't read are showing up? Is social, yeah, you reminded, but you made me delusional with a blood red of loyal life and love, and I bled constantly, passively, yet so thoughtfully. That was the last page. That makes me depression. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes. I've read that for 20 minutes. That's crazy. Well, to be fair, I can't read. So, let's see something. Cuz I don't think whoever I was reading that from, I don't think they were the person who wrote it. So, I'm going to look it up. Cuz this story is the story that made that that Japanese disease where you basically spit out flowers. It's like that's it's from like one-sided love. Okay, so I only see one here. Let's just look it up in general. Let's see. The girl. Why can't I spell girl? Girl who spit flowers. So it's the Haneke disease or something like that. Of course, it's fiction. That's crazy. So literally, I've been doing this. It's not been 30 minutes, but it's telling me. Literally, I look up the girl who spit flowers, and I came up, and I'm still live streaming about it. So that's crazy. But like, so I guess that was all of it, and that's like sucks. People just keep joining and leaving. You hurt my feeling. I'm going to look up stories that have to do with this disease because I really like it. Okay, can I just okay. Love spelling things wrong. I'll just so you guys know it. I'm gonna read this. It's the the Hana Hana Ki Hanahaki 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 disease is an illness born from one-sided love where a patient throws up and coughs up fat flower petals when they suffer from one-sided love. The infection can be removed through surgery, but the feelings disappear along with the petals. Not only that, it can also be healed by the person returning the feelings. But it doesn't say that here. This is not real, but this is not real. There's no way. I'm not looking at that. That's just um okay, I found a story. Depending on how long it is, I'm going to read it. Okay, it's already took me straight to it. So, oh, it's only one page. Okay, I'll read it. Hanahaki disease is an illness caused from one-sided love. The pain of one-sided love causes to grow flowers within your lungs and they will crawl their way through your throat. The feeling is unbearable. It starts off as petals and turns into bud, a full blossoming flower, and the stem will begin to grow, or in my case, bushes. My flowers happen to be cherry blossoms. Yes, I have the Hanahaki disease. You must be thinking, oh, what a poor romantic sap with a broken heart. But no, don't think that, because I've never been in love. I've never been in lust. I've never even kissed someone. I don't know why I have the Hanahaki disease. I want it to end, but don't it, I don't even know where it begins. I wake up to a panic attack and vomiting out blossoms. Everyone else tells me I'm in love with someone. I'm just forgetting them. That's not possible though. I'm not one to forget things, especially not something as important as love. Who could forget something as important as that? My friend is a psychologist, whatever, psychologist. I hate not being able to say words. She enjoys coming out on the weekends over and examining my existence. She repeats, making guesses, and pokes at me in attempts to unravel my psyche, trigger me in all sense of the word. I don't mind it. Honestly, I wish for it to stop, and if at any way her bragging helps, I'll deal with it. I don't know if you're really wait, I don't okay, I read that. I don't know if you're already realized this, but waking up to vomiting a small bush of blossoms is effing painful. You know, though, with Hanahaki disease, usually get triggered by the thought of a person they love or seeing them, resulting in spitting out petals. But I get triggered by anything, really anything. Going outside sending me into a frizzy, I don't know what does it. So I don't go outside anymore. I do online grocery shopping, and I have friends pick me up for me to drop them off, and I shop online for everything else. Love messing things up. I have no clue if I read that right. I should okay, whatever. My friends always beg me to do more than to put more detail in. What around me when I go outside? People, just people. When I'm alone, it's fine. So I go on late night walks in the winter since no one goes out then. But that raises the question. If I'm triggered by people, how do my friends not trigger me? We're both asked ourselves and each other this. Yet we're still not completely sure of the answer. My friends assume that my body was built for immunity to her very existence. And so it's okay to be around me. She also suspects that there is a certain individual that's constantly in the crowd, or at least someone that dresses like this certain someone. And that is what gets me. I thought there was less than I think there was. But that's cool. But even when I'm alone at home, I'm thinking about everyone. I'm stewing in the series of blood and blossoms, but I believe that the theory is crossed out. I spend my days taking online quizzes, selling buttons on SD, and cooking for my friends to make ends meet. My neck hurts because of the way I'm doing this. Where was I? Certainly, I stand in front of my whiteboard, noticing all the possible theories. Yes? Okay, someone's called me, so I'm going to end and then probably start again. Okay.